team distracted by that kind of thing anymore.
Right. Back in now, Victor Meza, who had 8 in the second quarter. I believe this is the first time we've seen him back in the second half.
Yeah, you know, for a really good player, he's not getting a lot of minutes.
Right. Well, when he's out there, he's definitely making an impact. Kobe Amio's got the tough hand now. He's got to guard Sabali.
It's kind of an advantage when your bigs can bring it up the floor because they're guarded by bigs, and sometimes that's the easiest way to get up there.
And that kind of backfires. It touched.
Yeah, there's a play that might have went the other way. The ref is pretty definite, but what happened was the ball was thrown off one player, and then I think it was Meza. He was standing out of bounds, and the ball went right into him, and that's not an easy one to see sometimes.
Right.
Well, not an easy one to see, period.
Chuck Martin was over there.
He had a good view.
Yeah. Earhart loses his footing, able to get it out, Neeld with it. 42 seconds left in this third quarter. Neeld gets inside, and he scores, and he'll go to the free throw line. Leighton Neald's first basket comes with 39.3 left here, third period, and now a 12-point game.
You know, remember the end of the first half, he said such a good second quarter, and especially down the stretch. If West Valley can make a few plays here down the stretch, they can really help themselves going into the fourth quarter.
That'll help. Old-fashioned. 37.
We said it of Chad Dyson earlier. Rowden's got a pretty good stance over there.
Yeah. 11-point game. East now just going to, you know what, say, come on, West Valley. We're happy with where we're at here. We'll let some more time run down. We don't want to give it to you. You got to come earn it. Now we're down to 12 seconds. And Chuck Martin's going to take a timeout here, and he's not happy with some of his guys.
You know, you got a guy trapped on the sideline, and you kind of bail out on him. You don't keep working hard.
And fourth quarter break. Finding something right
about to have that four corners. They could delay, but this team is really good at the delay.
There's Sabali. 5 seconds. Three ball on the way, and that is good by Carpio.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the first option, but it's a pretty good option.
Wow. Players all for Meza. And remember last night for East, nobody in double figures, but a long scoring chart.
Yeah.
And they will get the ball after that three-pointer right at the buzzer, makes it 42-28. Look at Kobe Amio just kind of hanging on to Sabali. Earhart with it. Earhart looks, pulls back. Going to work off the screen from Peterson, but he'll pull up for three, and that one off the glass. Peterson can't stretch out enough for that one, and another rebound here for the Thunderbirds. East gets it down quickly. Meza's still out here on the floor. Suleiman will hand it off to Sabali.
Well, we talked about letting your big guy handle the ball, but, you know, he's still got to be able to do it. And he's doing it and doing it well.
Boy, and that one skips off the hand of Sawyer Peterson. And Bradley's going to come in for Peterson. Malachi Bradley with just 1 point. 7:09 to go, fourth quarter.
I think it's interesting, the psychology of the circumstance in the game here, and I think we might get called on it sometimes, but, you know, you always got to, you know, give the idea that this team can come back and almost a great defensive play for West Valley, and it works the other way.
And well, they got the offensive, so wave off the basket, and that's going to go on Meza.
That's a tough one right there, because when you're in the air, you know, you got to be protected, and I'm not sure that he had hit the ground. Tough to get an offensive foul call.
Sabali is going to limp himself down to the end of the bench, kind of walk it off there, but I don't know if he pulling up a cramp here. He's stretching out, so probably got a cramp.
Well, a little momentum swinging on that one, the offensive call, and the team comes in to work on that cramp.
Yeah. Earhart, a blocking foul, so Earhart will go to the line.
injury that you see on the floor with Sabali, and he's not just a factor on offense, although he's been a big factor. But you saw Earhart that time; he knew there was some creases in the defense that he doesn't always see.
Right. Players, that's the play that they.
Well, I think these guys certainly work together well, the players with the coaches.
Second one good for Earhart, and a timeout here on the floor.
Maybe
right.
Little YMCA never misses.
Last night we went to 79 with My Sharona.
Well, I'm of the opinion there's no good music after 1979.
I'm going to have to agree to disagree. Heads up. Ball coming in. The 80s for me, they were great. I like that 90s too.
That was a bad pass, but stolen by Juneau. Fortunately, they returned it to play.
But I thought I saw in your bio that you were the biggest Justin Bieber fan, so we'll bring you back into the 2000s.
I think you meant Beach Boys.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. All right. 6:43 and counting. 12-point lead, though. Still a chance here for West Valley.
And they're changing it up on defense. You got to take a few chances. Oh, look at that. Wow. Another
Picked
one.
up off the floor. Yep. Earhart with it. Looking for something open here. Colton Thompson going to send it down low. Nealed. Bradley. He sees a lane. Stops at the free throw line and shoots. Malachi Bradley with the basket and a timeout. Now a 10-point game. So exactly what they want to do as they were down big here. They get it to 10. Let's see. Is there's not. We got a West Valley looking to get that steal, and West Valley with 5 team fouls, 7 on the T-Birds. So they're just going to say, you're going to have to come get it, and we're going to play keep away right now.
Coach Larrabee would call this offensive formation dice because it looks like a 5 on the dice. But you got that 2-1-2, you got a player in the post, and when they double team, you always have a player to pass to.
Well, the fans not liking it, but, I guess that's why they're not all over there on the bench coaching.
Yeah. Well, they could be talking about one of the West players, but we think not.
Okay. And there, no call, no basket. Earhart with it. Spin move. Stripped out of his hands. And now a 2-on-1 opportunity. And they score with Suleiman.
Well, looked like maybe fouls on both ends, but West Valley makes the basket, or East makes the basket.
And
it seemed like the kind of contact on that, and then got the shot off. Expecting the double team, and that you just wouldn't expect it.
West Valley now needing a foul, unable to get to it, and stolen away. Great ball movement. Count the basket and go into the free.
I think the going deep, and this freeze, but then it'll be a bad throw.
Two-time Gatorade Player of the Year, Stu. So if you don't get the steal immediately, you foul.
You're going to foul, or you should.
Boy, they almost stripped it away, and here's the foul.
The foul. Look at the time, and we talked about it being a 2-time from an East perspective. East doesn't even have to take it in bounds.
Second one no good, but rebound being tapped around, and Earhart with it. Sends it up Malachi Bradley. 10 seconds. Boy, East doing a great job of preventing any threes.
Yeah.
Earhart, that one air balls.
Now it's going to run out.
And that is going to do it. And East Anchorage will be your 4A boys state champions. 53-48. I mean,